Yo, what up? I'm Azad from Emotional Oranges. Check me out right here on the Bootleg Kev podcast. Bitch.
Hey, before we start the episode, I want to remind everybody, man, we got one of the biggest radio shows in the country, syndicated in almost 100 cities, all over. Shout out to iHeartRadio. All right. Some of the latest cities that we've been able to add, man. Want to give a shout out to 93.9 The Beat in Honolulu. That's right. Hawaii. We over there going crazy. I also want to give a shout out Hot 98.3 in Tucson. Shout out to Tucson going crazy. Also want to give a shout out to Wild 94.1 in Tampa. Going crazy. We just got Richmond. We also just got the good folks in Bakersfield at Hot 104.7. So we're going crazy on the radio with my partner James Andre Jefferson Jr. for the Bootleg Kev Show. So make sure you tune in and you can listen anywhere on that iHeartRadio app. That's right. Let's get into the interview. Yo, Bootleg Kev Podcast special guest in here, one half of Emotional Oranges. The homie Azad is here. Azad Wright.
What's up, Kev? How are you?
Are you going by Azad Wright, or is that the old?
Please no, right? We stopped that 10 years ago.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Just come with my first name.
Azad is here.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome. Congrats on the new project.
Thank you.
I don't want to. I know you guys kicked the album off with like a vibey instrumental that's kind of like what is the name of this fucking album? I don't want to mispronounce.
The album's called Orenjii, and it means orange in Korean and Japanese because we made most of the record in Tokyo and Seoul.
Fire.
Yeah.
Why? Like, I guess what was the inspiration? What was the inspiration to do the whole project out there?
I mean, truthfully, like we just grew up on Japanese street culture,
right?
Anime. Yeah,
Babe?
my bad. Babe, all the shit that happened in the 2000s with Pharrell. But Korea embraced the hell out of our music. So for whatever reason, it shit went crazy out there in 2020.
Right
as the pandemic hit. And I think we're at the point in our careers where like you want to give love to people that are giving it to you.
For sure.
So the Tokyo thing was just like innately, I've been wanting to make records there since I was young. And I think Korea, it was like more of a evolved, learned love, if you will.
Yeah, Korea is such an interesting market because like the fans are like fans. Like they like, you know, even Tokyo's like that. My friends in a group, well, the group broke up. There's a group out there called Bad Hop. That's like they sold out the Tokyo Dome. Huge group. But my boy Vingo, they were telling me just like the fans out there, they'll buy
everything.
If you got
shirt,
pencils. Like he was showing me some of the product lines that they're gonna drop, and I'm like, really? Yeah. Like they're buying it. He's like, dude, it's like you gotta like the fans in Asia will show up with their, you know, with their wallet and like support for real.
Absolutely.
So yeah, no, that's dope. But is like when you guys are in, I know you told me you have a show coming up in Korea.
Yeah, so we're doing a little like mini Asia run. We're playing Green Room Festival in Tokyo this weekend on Saturday, May 24th. We're kind of like low key.
But you better fly out there soon. Shit.
Right.
You jump a whole day ahead.
We're going to Shanghai for the first time. Never been to China, so I'm juiced up for that.
Yeah.
And then we got like a low key, like little co-headline slot at Seoul Jazz Fest, playing KSPO Dome, which is like the biggest stadium out there. Yeah, I'm excited. I mean, I'm more juiced up for the live band. We can't afford it, obviously, for these like one-offs.
Right.
But we're putting together like a 4-piece for the fall. Doing 2 Palladiums in LA, so you better pull up.
Yeah, back-to-back Palladium shows. That's big. That's dope.
Yeah, it's huge.
Yeah. I don't know anybody who's done back-to-back Palladium shows, really. Usually it's like a one-off. Nipsey did one. Roddy did one.
I think Blast might have did too.
He might have. Yeah.
He might have like blew the first one out and then put the second one on.
Yeah, he might have been like, shit, we need to do another one.
Look, we sold that Palladium in 2023.
Yeah.
But as you know, like the jump from Palladium to like, and the Greek's not the right venue for us.
Yeah, it's almost like the Palladium, like you said, the next jump up is like, is it Hollywood Bowl? Is it?
I think it's Staples.
Staples.
Yeah,
it's like,
which is that'd be a dream
for sure.
Being an LA native, I refuse to call it crypto, but yeah.
I wonder how long they're gonna go with the crypto. I guess as long as crypto died. I thought crypto was dying, and then it popped back up this last 6 months. Yo, so how did you and your member in this group meet? Because I know you as a rapper from back in the day, the blog era.
Yeah.
I feel like I might have found you on
Two Dope, probably.
Two Dope Boys, probably.
Yep.
I don't even know if you were on Two Dope Boys yet. Honestly, maybe.
Really?
I don't know. I think you might have reached out to me on Twitter or something. I don't know.
That was a
Nonetheless,
Twitter feed, yep.
You had a song,
Spiderwebs,
which was like a No Doubt flip. Was
Coldplay,
it?
close.
Coldplay flip. Okay. Yeah.
Shit, you got a good memory.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. But you know, obviously you've had a long journey throughout the music industry. You also were doing some behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah, so I signed a bad production deal, and like, I don't want to say bad production deal because the people were genuinely good people, but we wanted different things, and they were kind of at the cusp of like the old guard,
right,
needing radio, so on and so forth. I opened up for people like Dot, Q, Mos Def. Like I had some really good slots before we signed that deal, and you know, for better or for worse, it didn't work out. But I got to learn how to do everything else. Like, oh shit, okay, if they're not going to send my records to radio, let me hit the people that are putting young artists on. Let me hit people like SK and Nation and Not Right.
Yeah, the blog era,
shit.
man. Yes, sir.
You know, so yeah. Long story. What was your question?
No, I was saying, I think I was kind of just laying out your history. You had a long history because you went from being an artist and then you started doing a lot of behind the scenes shit too.
Yep, executive producing, A&Ring. I got to learn a lot, and I think one of the main things I learned is like that fire to make my own stuff was never going to be, you know, quenched or whatever.
Right, helping other artists, being
people.
behind the scenes. Yeah, It's like, yo, you're an artist, so you have an itch you got to scratch.
I kept making shit.
Right.
You know, so even though like all due respect to Zoo, to Gallant, to They, Dante's one of my best friends, the creator of They and the producer, one half of the group. He actually helped produce on Orenjii.
Dope.
Orenjii. So yeah, we had a good run over at the Mind of a Genius camp. That was like 2015 to 2018. And then I got back in my like, you know, my own bag, my own artist shit.
What is I guess the genesis of this group? When do you guys decide to do this? Because it is initially you guys were very like secretive about your identities, I feel like.
Yeah.
It was very much like, what is this emotional oranges shit?
Yeah, what the fuck is an emotional orange? No, and at the end of 2015, I started making demos for EO. Okay. And it was basically my whole singing bag, like the funkier R&B productions. I kind of separated it from like all the Azad stuff was, okay, I'm rapping,
right.
struggle rapping, whatever it was. Right. And then the stuff that was more melodic became EO. And from 2015 to 2018, I made like 30 or 40 ideas. Me and my boy Will, my roommate, and my best friend was dating Valley. And so Valley's the other half of Emotional Oranges. And she was signed to, I think, Benji at Rostrum.
Okay.
So she had done shit with like Mac and Wiz and everything like that. But I think they were trying to maybe turn her into more of kind of that pop direction.
Right.
And we really just vibed. Like we wrote our first record together in 30 minutes. She had kind of heard like the work that I had made for EO. And we put out Volume 1 together. So she jumped on the first song we put out, Motion, wasn't featuring her, and then everything after that we did together. So yeah, I mean, it's been an honor. Like she's like the perfect yin to my yang. I'm more kind of calm, collected on stage. She's really an incredible performer.
Yeah.
And then I would say my strong suit is more like in the studio, the creative shit. Yeah.
What would you, because the vibe of Emotional Oranges is so like, I would say unique compared to like a lot of other stuff in the marketplace. How would you guys describe, I guess, the concoction of genres that is Emotional Oranges?
That's a good question, Kev. I would say like my North Stars would be like Sade, Gorillaz, and Daft Punk.
Okay.
But obviously like in terms of the R&B shit, I love Basement Era, you know, Devontae Swing, and then the three females tone-wise that I love were like Janet, Aaliyah, and obviously Sade. So finding that sultry, you know, elegant, gentle voice was always like that's what I gravitate to. Right. So I think meeting Valley has been like the perfect concoction.
For sure. It's like a great marriage of sonics. Yeah. You obviously, you were able to kind of go through like as much of like an industry boot camp as you could to prepare yourself, I guess, maybe without knowing, for this Emotional Oranges venture. What was it about what you guys did from just the artist to consumer, you know, relationship that resulted in the success you had with connecting with fans in a way that you weren't able to do maybe as Azad, right?
It's all right. Nah, that's a great question. I think, you get what you give. And I think I learned that the hard way on all the Azad stuff. I wasn't self-aware. I couldn't like step out of myself and look at it like a project.
Right.
Everything was so personal. And I think with EO, I'm working on a project. And so I'm able to look at it like I'm making shit that I love, but at the end of the day, like would I want to wear that? Would I want to use that candle at the crib? Is this vinyl something that when I step into a shop that I'd want to cop and not just put so much of myself into it in the sense of like that I can't step away and view it from the outside in? That was my biggest issue as an artist.
Right.
I felt like I was doing a lot of things just for myself, selfishly.
And not thinking about the fans' experience or the consumer.
Me.
Yeah.
When you're young and dumb, I did all my rap shit when I was like in my early 20s.
Right.
And when I made EO, one of the main goals I had was like, I want people our age, but then like, 19, 20-year-olds, and then shit, I want my mom to come enjoy a gig.
Right.
So.
Were you guys like was it purposeful to kind of be as mysterious as possible initially?
Yeah. I think your anonymity is your protection.
Right.
I think like...
Because there was like this era where it was like, The Weeknd was like super mysterious, and then I remember 24 Hours for a sec. No one knew who he was.
Yeah.
And then everyone was like, wait a minute. We know that guy.
You.
Yeah, that's Royce Rizzy. Do you like what was the thought process with that? Because people might think it would be harder to connect with fans, not necessarily having like a face to connect with the music. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but I feel like textures. I feel like the world that we built with Brando.
That's what it feels like. It feels like you guys built like a universe.
And to be honest with you, people ask, "Oh, how did you pop off in Asia?" Like, I'm like, that wasn't intentional. Like, because we weren't showing ourselves, everyone could see themselves in us to some extent. And I think the stories we were telling is like, we're not out here making like music is detrimental to people's lives. Like, it's all rooted in love. And that was the other thing. I think having the experience of like taking some L's as a solo artist, I was able to look back and go, I want to make sure that ages well too. Because you have that luxury now, right? Like I put out my first EO project when I was 29.
Right.
I just turned 36.
Right.
So I've been in it, you know what I'm saying? So
it's been a journey.
And yeah, damn, I'm aging myself up here.
It happens. We're getting there, buddy. It's
nice.
It's okay. It's fine. Hey, want to give a shout out to our family at Hardin, man, for sponsoring that episode of the Bootleg podcast. I just got back from Vegas and I picked up some goodies. All right, look, the number one dispensary in the world. When you're in Vegas, make sure you pull up. We got so much gas in here. Shout out to Hardin. If you're in Vegas, man, pull up to Hardin when you get in that taxi cab. As soon as you land, say, take me to Hardin. Follow them, Hardin_Las Vegas. Hardin Las Vegas, y'all. Shout out to them. Of course, we bang that Hardin, baby. You already know what it is, man. Want to give a shout out to our family at Odd Socks. Whatever you're into, Odd Socks has it covered, all right? The most comfortable socks in the world. By the way, those Happy Gilmore joints are insane. The Ren and Stempies, the Modelos. It's Modelo time. But the Monopoly. What are we doing with the Ninja Turtles? Also, they got your boxers on lock. They got your drawers. OddSocksOfficial.com. Use the promo code BOOTLEG right now. You'll save 20% off. Let's get back to the interview. What do you remember when you felt like the rubber was hitting the road in terms of you guys, like there was real traction where you're like, oh, this idea, this because it's a risk.
Bro, we had 4 songs out. We put up a tour. Everything blew out. El Rey in LA. I remember there was people coming to the El Rey show, and actually the best moment ever. Darkest, who did our JV, he was the chairman of Island.
Got it.
Came to the Bowery Ballroom in New York, and he was like, "Did you guys pay people to come?" That shit was blown out. We have 4 songs out. 750 people singing every word.
Wow.
And there was like SoundCloud leaks and shit like that, obviously, but our tape came out in 2019 in May, first one. Second one came out in like November or December. We had Coachella the following year.
Crazy.
So when
something like that happens, do you feel that happening?
The answer to your question is live. The moment that we played those like Toronto, London, LA, San Fran, Chicago, like when I saw people in real life, not just the internet shit, like commenting.
Right.
And not just coming to the show, like knowing the cut,
right.
The song that we didn't put out as a single.
Yeah, like the random album cut.
They were buying every piece of merch. I was like, this is some sick shit. Like,
This is different.
This is different.
Yeah.
This is not what I was used to on the rap side.
I had to feel good though.
It felt good. It still feels good.
Yeah, like I mean, dude, I feel like if any artist like gets to the point where they can sell out any show, let alone the Palladium, you know, and have people singing your shit, it's like, all right, all this shit that I've been going through, like you said, it's been a long journey. It's like it's got to be like it was for something, you know. It's like it's paying off. Yeah, that's dope, man. Congrats on that.
Thank you.
You were able to work with some dope females on this project. Becky G, LA legend.
That's my dog, man.
She is amazing.
She's blessed us twice now. She was on Down in Miami in 2021.
She's incredible, man.
Yeah, and she's a professional too.
Hell of a Power Ranger.
Okay.
She was in the Power Rangers.
There's no Becky hate on this side, Kev. We're not doing that.
No, I'm not hating. I'm saying she killed it in the Power Rangers.
She smoked it, but she's also a great artist.
Oh, of course. Yeah, I met her. She has an aura. She has an aura. I will say this. There's a few artists I've met that have like an aura, and when I met Becky G, I was like...
You get it?
I get it. Yeah.
Have you met Jessie? Jessie Reyes?
Yeah, she's amazing. Oh, yeah, I was the other thing. Jessie Reyes' voice, when you talk to her, it sounds like... It's very like... unique to describe because you'll have a conversation with her. She has like a little raspy voice, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, that sounds like Jessie.
She, to me, like that was like a Hail Mary getting them on that record.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to, back in the day, even like Destiny Child shit where like you would have 3 females barring out on a song. I wanted that as the first. Everyone was like, why are you going with that first?
Like a 5-minute song?
Yeah. Yeah. Candy Gun was that for me. Like that funky, just talking shit. And I've never seen someone write like Jessie writes. She's like Hove.
No,
female Hove.
She is incredible, man. Yeah, I think I always kind of like look at like some of the like you know, because I think a lot of people on the hip hop side like first heard her through like M or Big Sean because she's worked with both of them. But I always I remember like I feel like Eminem has such a great like ear for like singer-songwriter chicks. You know what I'm saying?
Skylar Grey.
Yeah, and even Pink and shit.
Pink,
you know what I mean?
Wow, you're going back.
But Jessie, like her, she's incredible, man. She is a special talent.
Shout out to Jessie Reyes. That's my dog.
The Canadian goat, man.
I tried to sign Jessie 10 years ago.
Really?
Yeah, so I think a lot of what ended up, you know, the culmination of EO was like the relationships that I built for time. Obviously me and the team, like my manager Britt is really close with Becky's camp.
I'm over here playing your guys' shit on my phone. Oops.
That record's crazy.
Yeah.
Only a friend.
Dude, I really like the Main Squeeze song. That shit's a vibe.
You want to tell people what you said off camera about us fake sampling Diddy?
Oh, yeah. So you guys have a song, track 2, it's called That Girl. So when I played the song, I was like, oh, they flipped I Need a Girl Part 2. And then in my head, I'm thinking like, also kind of a brave flip in 2020. With everything going on, they were like, fuck it.
Nah, I saw like multiple fucking fiends on TikTok. No.
So there's a song, it's called That Girl.
Yes. Emotional Oranges, That Girl.
Yes.
Camera 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And it has a very similar riff to I Need a Girl Part 2. Mm-hmm. We played them back to back. And I stand by my...
Is it a sample?
No, it's not a sample.
Okay, then.
It isn't a sample, but I
trying to get me hemmed up. You're the fucking feds, dog.
I stand by my mistake. It's an easy mistake to make.
Yeah, for sure.
Because if you, it's a similar, you know, it's a similar riff.
Yeah, vibe. It's a similar vibe.
Yeah.
Let's be general.
And it's called That Girl.
I was telling you the origin story.
Yes.
I was listening to Marcus Houston's That Girl.
Okay.
And that inspired it.
Shout out to Marcus Houston, man.
It doesn't get enough credit.
Yes, IMX, immature, the legend. Also, what show was he on?
Oh shit,
the Brandy show.
Was he?
Monique or what the fuck was?
Damn, Brandy. Fuck, her body of work is deep. Her body of work.
What was Moesha? He was on Moesha.
Was he?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was the little brother dude in that show. Yeah. Shout out to man.
Pulling out your history. You're showing your age, my guy.
We're close.
You're 89, 88?
87.
87, okay.
Yeah, a little bit older. Yeah. But yeah, so if you listen to the album, that it's not a sample.
It's not a sample.
Sample Diddy.
Did not sample Diddy. I would never do such a thing.
Especially now.
Fair
point. What part of LA are you from?
I grew up on the west side. So I've lived everywhere from Venice to Santa Monica to Culver City to West Hollywood.
Yeah.
To the Valley now.
I live in the Valley, and West LA it feels like so far, bro.
I refuse.
Like, I live in Burbank, so I had to go to Santa Monica 3 times last week because I had
For what?
my Tesla. I got into a crash and I had to.
Oh, this big ass Tesla truck outside.
So the collision center is in
God.
Santa Monica,
I don't feel bad for you, dog.
but it's just so far. It's so far.
Complaining about Tesla.
It's just very far.
It is far.
It's like
Pick your timing.
It's like I went to the beach this past weekend when my kid was out of school, and I was like, babe,
How old's your kid?
he's 11.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
I don't know how you've done all these plaques and you got a fucking.
I have a
full-on family.
19-year-old. Yeah, I have a 19-year-old and an
What?
11-year-old. Yeah.
Oh, you got. Damn,
I got a grown man.
You're a fucking fool. Yeah.
Yeah, man. You don't
Good
have
for
kids?
you. No, nothing.
Not yet.
My kids are right here.
They're here.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yo,
my
what are these-
kids.
Can people buy these vinyls right now?
And please do. Go support
'Cause
them.
this is crazy.
This is Juice Volume 3. That's still emo. Look at the double-sided joint.
The back is dope. So you were able to put these out independently?
Yeah, so shout out to Tunji.
Shout out to Tunji, man. Great guy.
That's my brother.
Because you guys had signed with him.
We had signed with Darkest at Island, and then when Tunji came into Def Jam, he so graciously moved us over.
Right.
And then we just had to think, and we were like, you know what? I think at this point it makes sense for us to try this thing indie and just like fall on my sword type shit. Because if we're gonna fail, I want to do it on my dime and not on somebody else's.
Right.
And some of the things that we wanted were, I don't fault people for not seeing it exactly how you see it.
Right.
I'm not talking about Tunji. I'm saying in general. Like,
In general, for sure.
yeah. So if you want to spend, if you want to lose 150 grand on tour, every tour, Azad, go do it yourself. Don't rely on somebody else to.
Right.
Yeah.
So you guys were like Tunji released the old stuff to you guys to be able to drop vinyls and all that?
No, so that we can do, but Tunji and Latrice kind of allowed us to take the music we were working on that we were going to put out through them and go and put it out ourselves.
Just run with it. Mm-hmm. That's big. Yeah.
No, it's huge.
A lot of times, I got a couple friends who are on Atlantic and then they just left. And they're like, yeah, anything Atlantic paid for,
They need.
it's theirs.
It is.
Or they need it. Yeah, which makes sense.
Yeah.
Legally, yeah. I mean, if they paid for it and it's recorded at, Atlantic Studios and
They pay for the tracks.
they pay for the producers
and the mixing.
Yeah, for sure.
So for us to have these, long story short, big shout out to Tunji, Latrice, Maria, really amazing people.
What are the things you've been able to kind of learn from your previous experiences working with like an independent label from behind the scenes and apply it to this group and your guys' indie journey so far?
That's a great question. It takes a village.
Yeah.
And I think, like I said, looking back on the solo shit I did, I didn't realize how many people it took. So incentivizing, my manager, Brittany, making her a proper partner as opposed to like some commission bullshit.
Right.
We own the label together. My best friend, Brando, my art director, he has equity. The producers, the two main producers I work with, Child and then Dante from They, working on other projects with them. Our label at this point, I think in 2025, we're going to help make 20 artists over 100 grand a year.
Wow.
So the fact that we've been able to build these two labels and provide for other people and lift their, shit up, it's been able to help lift ours at the same time. So like Dominique Xavier, who's going to be playing keys and synth bass in our band, we put out his solo classical record, which is going crazy right now.
Wow.
And Prince picked him out from obscurity. Buddha, who's playing bass on our tour, we're doing an ambient experimental record with him right now. So it's like, I think what I've learned is how do you, it's just like give and take shit, bro. It's like regular fucking real life friend shit.
Yeah, too. And I feel like, like as an independent artist, you have to kind of make sure every rock is lifted in terms of like how to figure out how to monetize the music. Because there's like streaming is, people get so caught up in like, obviously your guys' stuff streams like crazy, but people get
It streams all right.
But you guys do well.
We do well, yeah.
But like a lot of artists are very like so wrapped up in gung-ho on like playlisting and it's like, dude, like it like if your eye is on that ball, you're not going to develop everything that really matters, and that's like your relationship with fans, like
getting good at live.
Yeah, and your live show is important.
I think too many artists are ass live, and I think that's something that like you can boast all you want about tickets, But if people come and they see some boo-boo, they're never coming back.
I just saw a live show from one of my favorite rappers who's new. He sold out the Palladium a few weeks ago.
Oh, shit. Hey, don't put him out. I'm not going to be a part of this.
His live show was not very well. It was not very good. It was very...
Amateur.
Yeah, I was so because I love this guy's music. I bought a shirt, bought vinyl,
Damn.
Yeah.
That's heartbreaking.
Yeah. It was disappointing. But he also said on stage, I'm not really good at this performing shit. So I think he knows he's not good.
But he's trying.
Sure.
Okay. Look, I think for me,
yes, he's trying.
I'm really lucky. Valley in my group is incredible live, and I've like understood how to play my position. I'm more of a role player live.
Right.
And I think understanding...
You bring the calm vibes.
Yeah, I could two-step.
Yeah.
You know, I can juice people
No, but
up.
I think it's just like you're not singing over your lyrics. It's like if you took the MP3 and pressed play and then like stood on stage for like half your verse while it just played.
Is that what he did?
Yeah. And I was like, damn. I was like,
this is terrible.
Yeah. It was
we don't do the backing track bullshit. You better like...
It was rough.
You better come correct.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to my bookie, man. Look, the NBA Finals are coming up. The playoffs are in full force right now. So many ways you could bet. If you want to get in on the action, go to mybookie.ag right now. Use that promo code BOOTLEG when you sign up for that first deposit bonus. That's important because you're supporting the Bootleg Head podcast, and you're going to get that bonus to your account when you are a new member and you sign up. Go to mybookie.ag. So many different ways you could bet. So many different ways you can get in on the action. You could do player props if you think... I don't know, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is going to have over 31.5 points in the game. Hammer that. You think Luka's going to ball out. You can hammer that. And, of course, you can still bet on your futures for the NBA Finals. And, of course, it's baseball season. All right, NHL hockey still going on. So there's a lot happening. You could get in on that action, plus the full-service casino, blackjack, roulette, all that. Sign up, mybookie.ag. Use that promo code BOOTLEG for that first deposit bonus up to $1,000. That's right. Also want to give a shout out to our family at Blue Chew. That's right, baby. You can get a month's supply for free of Blue Chew. Go to bluechew.com right now. You just pay $5 in shipping, and Blue Chew is, man, it's a lifesaver. Let me tell you, all right? Fellas, if you need your situation to situate a little bit more, let me tell you, Blue Chew will make it happen. Same active ingredient as Viagra and Cialis. It's going to have you with that extra pep in your step. You're going to be very hard, you know? Yeah. Erectile dysfunction's a thing. Whiskey dick is a thing. Blue Chew handles it. This is the best part about Blue Chew. You get it delivered right to your door discreetly. Discreet packaging. It's chewable. Save active ingredients is Viagra and Cialis, like I said. And you don't have to go to a doctor's office. You handle everything online, bluechew.com. Try it right now for free for a month. Yes, bluechew.com. Head over there. You just pay $5 in shipping. You'll thank me later. Your wife will thank me. Your girlfriend will thank me. Hell, sometimes you just pop a Blue Chew and rub one out just for fun, Anyway, let's get back to the interview. There's another, I could say this because it's obvious.
Are we good? Turn it this way?
No, just scoot that way.
Okay.
Yeah, and then there's the live show thing is so crazy because that works for some people because I saw Playboy Cardi multiple times recently. And he doesn't perform.
You show all your emotion on your face.
No, he doesn't perform.
So what does he do?
The song just plays.
Okay.
And he's just going, yeah. But there's fire being lit off everywhere.
Hey, these are Bootleg Kev's opinions, not
no.
mine.
I'm not saying it works for him. It's just something about him being there and
I don't know if I want you to come to our show.
It's
now.
like a Playboy Cardi show is like an insane. It's like an insane listening party.
Let's switch the subject. Who's actually good live?
Oh,
who do you fuck with live?
Good live? I know this is she's huge, but I think Doja Cat is.
Oh, she's incredible.
A fucking alien live.
Nah, Doja's incredible.
I saw her. I'm not really into pop music. I think she's an amazing MC, but obviously she's pop. But I had to go see her tour.
Wait. You're not going to just grace over her like that. She's an incredible MC. She's pop because she's popular.
Yeah, but she also is she kind of got into the Juicy with Tyga and all those records. They're more pop records where she was doing more singing. But
I know you're a radio guy.
Album.
I know you're a radio guy.
No. I think Doja Cat's
we need to talk about
elite at rapping.
What is our genre to you?
I think it is.
Yeah.
I feel like
let's get into this.
No. I feel like y'all genre is very that's why I said it earlier. It's it's unique. I don't. It's a culmination of a lot.
Okay.
It's kind of. It feels like when you said you created your own world. That's what it feels like too with the music.
Okay.
Like I don't know.
You're being kind, but like I really want.
I'm being honest.
I want like a black and white answer because I'll be honest. I think a lot of the playlist shit, a lot of radio shit, the same conversation is happening, which is like, but it's not R&B, but it's not pop.
To me, it's very R&B esque.
It has soulful chords. It has knocking drums.
Yeah, I think it's R&B.
It has funky bass.
I think to me when I listen to your shit, it's R&B.
Okay.
It's R&B.
All right.
Yeah.
We're gonna clip this up and send it to all the programmers that are like, it's a little too pop for me.
Well, they're all full of shit. Yeah.
All right.
Fuck radio. And I'm on the radio in 100 cities, but you know. No, but when you talk about amazing performers, I think Doja Cat is. When I saw her
she's incredible.
Her
her
arena tour. She had no outfit changes. It was just her on stage. The whole, like most time, like when you're that big, there's changes. And no, she was just up there rocking it solo. No day. It was fucking crazy.
All right, give me somebody like more at our level.
Who do I love live? That's just incredible. I'm trying to think newer. Damn.
Doechii.
I haven't seen Doechii live, so
Doechi's great live.
I can't speak to her live show. I have not seen her live. Who's fire that's like
Let me see who's on this
new.
wall. It's new.
Because I'm thinking most of the guys that are like new that I've seen live are just okay, and I fuck with them.
Dijon's dope live. Have you seen him? Mm-mm. Sampha's dope live.
I'm trying to think who I saw that was crazy, bro.
Vince is dope live. He's not new, but
I haven't seen a newer rapper because I mostly go to rap shows that like really blew me away in a long time.
Foggy Raw is dope.
I don't know who that is.
You gotta check him out. Shout out to Foggy Raw.
That's a great name.
He's great.
Who the fuck is dope live? I don't know, dude.
I think Isaiah Falls is dope live.
Yeah, I've been to some dope rap shows, but they're very just like run of the mill.
I mean, I didn't say rap. I said in general. I said who is dope that you fuck with live? That's a real question.
In terms of the new, like the best show I've been to recently was Common and Pete Rock.
That makes sense.
That was amazing.
That makes sense.
But like, yeah, I mean, who else was hard, man?
Yeah, of course. But
yeah, but we're talking like
you can't give me a superstar answer. Give me somebody like
no shit. SZA's fire. No shit. Yeah, no shit. I saw Exhibit with a live band the other night.
That's crazy.
That was sick.
That's crazy.
That was dope.
I rapped for Exhibit when he was on Soul Assassins like 13 years ago.
Damn.
Wherever the fuck that was. That was dope. I got a photo of him.
Shout out to Soul Assassins. Yeah, that Muggs Studio is like a 90-second walk from my front door of my house.
Who else is tight live?
I mean,
oh man, the West Coast right now. Who's coming out the West? The Sacred Souls is dope live.
Okay,
check them out. They're a dope band. I think it's from San
My
Diego.
homegirl Twee is dope live. She's a singer. She's huge. She did Coachella.
Oh shit!
Yeah, she just sold out her solo tour. She opened up for LMA on tour too.
Okay,
and she opened up for Kehlani on tour.
Oh, K1 is dope. You know what that is? KWN. Yeah, they're fucking fire. You fuck with her? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like I mostly go to like grimy rap shows.
You don't strike me as a grimy rap guy anymore.
I still am, buddy. Yeah.
Really?
It's just you get in my car and it's just fucking bars. Playing, or it's like one of these nights by the Eagles. You know what I mean? It's,
wow.
It's like I got like my fucking old 70s rock playlist, or it's like melt your face off hip hop.
Wait, so how did you hear about EO? Did Rory send it to you initially? You just saw it on the blogs?
I saw it on the blogs initially. I feel like I don't remember when I connected that you were in the group. But I think I might have hit you.
You did hit me. And
but it wasn't.
what the fuck?
I didn't know Rory was managing you guys till way later. So I didn't realize that Rory was a part of your guys' team until after I already had heard of you guys. And I think maybe the label serviced the record.
Really? Shout out to the label. Okay.
Somehow I figured out. I was like, oh shit. I think maybe you had posted it
on my Instagram or something.
Yeah. And I was like, oh shit.
Wait, what?
I think that's what happened. How did you guys link with Rory?
I DM. He wants to say he heard it himself, but I DM Rory the record, and we ended up linking in person. He still didn't know it was me. He thought I was just like he's like the producer of the label or something.
Yeah.
And then I think when he found out, and he just like fuck with the whole team. He was like, "Yo, I'm down to help." However, at the time, him and Maul were still fucking with Joe.
Right.
And we also talked about like how I could be helpful for him because he had the concept for the album at the time for his project.
No, his project is dope too. I know he's working on another one, right?
Yeah, that we're putting out a Masego Freddie record.
Fire.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll send it to you soon, but I sent him the mix back this morning.
Dope.
Yeah.
Shout out to Freddie, man.
That record's incredible.
Freddie is a goat.
Are you a coffee guy?
Yeah.
So I need some reciprocity. I need you to be on my show. It's called Extra Hot Coffee.
Okay.
So every city we tour in.
Okay.
This is like a shameless plug. I got to do it. Every city we tour in, I check out the 3 best coffee shops, and I'll go with somebody from the city. So like Ari Shaffir was here, one of my favorite comedians.
Shout out to Ari, man. I love that guy.
So we took him out. Becky, we did Inglewood. We did the 3 best coffee shops in Inglewood. You're not from here, so maybe I'll bring you to fucking
Phoenix.
Bring you to Phoenix. Go to the Van Buren show, and take you out for some coffee.
Let's do it. What makes good coffee?
I think it depends on what you like. For me, my drink is the extra hot oat flat white.
Okay.
And I used to be a barista, and people like to tell me, "Don't burn the milk. I want it to sit right in my gut. If I haven't taken a shit yet, I want that coffee to kind of activate like a laxative.
Oh yeah, it does.
Right?
Yes.
So for me, I like it like 155. Just cut right through. Temperature's one thing.
So temperature.
I would say the bean, for me, it's like I prefer a lighter roast personally.
Okay.
Like a Colombian would be ideal.
Okay.
I
enjoy shitty coffee. Like I can go to 7-Eleven and make a coffee that I fucking love.
You're filth. You put a whole bunch of creamer and shit in it.
No. I could drink the Brazilian at 7-Eleven by itself, black, if I'm full ketoed out, you know. But
Ketoed out. Oh,
but I also I like to go to a diner, and when they just keep filling the cup up,
you like that?
just that cheap, just that, and then
Nah.
that's so good. Now, is it?
Nah.
I feel like there's coffee snobs though. This is a real thing.
No, I would say I'm definitely snob-ish.
Yeah,
Ish.
because like I fuck with Starbucks.
No, you don't.
I mean, I don't.
I don't want to go. We're not doing this show together.
By the way, I don't fuck with Starbucks because we don't align on some things. You know. With
I was gonna say.
With that being said, in general, as a consumer in my life, I've enjoyed some Starbucks.
How many cups of coffee do you have a day, Kev?
Oh man, honestly, on Mondays and Wednesdays we meet to record my radio show, but first we go to breakfast at Magnolia Grill.
You're just outing your whole shit now. Everyone's gonna pull up every struggle rapper.
And our waiter probably pours 7 to 8 cups while we're sitting there.
For you or for the whole squad?
For me, in a mug. Like a mug like this.
Wait, do you like the way this smells, by the way?
Oh, it smells amazing.
It's fantastic, right?
Oh, yeah. This shit is a vibe. I'm
Yeah.
taking this to the office.
You see that, Matt?
This is great. You guys have your own candles?
Come on, man.
Are these for sale?
Yes.
Okay.
I will say I think those are probably sold out, the bona fide ones, but the body and soul ones you can still
This
cop.
smells
Ridiculous.
amazing.
Yeah.
I would say I'm not a coffee. I'm a coffee and I enjoy coffee.
I don't think
thoroughly.
the show's for you, but you can.
No, I want to go.
We'll do, but
I love coffee. I drink a lot of coffee.
okay. So let's say you're not keto. What's your order when you're going?
Iced caramel
Nah,
macchiato.
the show's not for you. You like milkshakes. You don't like coffee.
No, an iced caramel macchiato
That's a milkshake.
or an iced just black coffee.
Okay.
I could just do straight cold brew.
You know who Joe Manganiello is? The actor?
Oh,
He dated Sofia Vergara?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay,
of
so
course, yes.
so we just did an episode with him because he has a movie coming out called Nonas.
Okay.
With Vince Vaughn. I think last week it came out.
It's out. I just saw it. It's out.
Okay, so Joe Manganiello, let me fix this. Joe Manganiello and Vince Vaughn just dropped Nonas. I have not watched it yet, but it came out last week.
Yeah, it's on Netflix. Yeah.
I heard it's amazing. So we did an episode in Venice, and Joe is he's a coffee connoisseur as well, but he likes to try the specials at each coffee shop. So I ended up getting this one at Little Lunch that had like a dragon's egg in it. And it was...
You're going to talk to me about milkshakes?
It was
You're over
fucking
here getting
filth.
you're getting a Happy Meal.
Yeah, but it's...
You're getting a fucking
But it was
Happy Meal.
fucking filth. And for me, if I'm doing coffee, I want to maintain the clarity of it.
So I enjoy, when I have like a black coffee, I enjoy it not being great. If that makes sense. Like, I like the slow burn on the other. It's like,
what?
Like
What was your first experience having coffee?
Fuck, a milkshake?
Yeah, there you go.
Frappuccino.
I feel like you'd be the kind of person to go to Phil's. You know what Phil's coffee shop is?
Yeah, I know Phil's.
They do like the mint mojito.
I like the Commission here in Burbank is good.
Okay.
There's a place called Black Elephant Coffee that's good.
Okay. Should we just do your episode in Burbank? You can take us to your local spots.
I'm the Burbank guy. Let me know.
All right, fair enough.
Fair enough. All right, so look, the album is out.
Album's out.
You can, as the pre-order for the vinyl's up.
Yeah.
Or is it out?
Actually, yeah. How'd you know?
Because
You do your research.
Yeah.
Yeah, the pre-order for Orenjii is up now. The tour tickets are on sale. Well, they will be by the time this comes out.
When's the tour kick off?
In the U.S.,
Yeah.
September 10th.
Oh, okay, so.
And the L.A. shows are October 9th and October 10th.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's big.
I expect you to be there, Kev.
I will be at one of those two, if not both. First night, second night, you tell me.
You pick, man.
Yeah. And then, the Asia runs this weekend.
Yeah, I leave tomorrow night, so this was a last-minute thing. Thank you for having me.
Don't get kept in China. That's all I'm going to say. Stay up. Don't fuck around with that President Xi. That motherfucker don't play. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Don't get kept, dog.
What did I do now?
I don't know. Shit. They might be like, we gonna tear a few, motherfucker. You ain't leaving. Shit. Anyway, I appreciate you pulling up, man. Emotional Oranges. You guys are incredible. Next time, bring the other half, please.
Val, of course.
Val,
and I'll bring Rory too.
He's actually an orange person in real life.
We're not doing
my
this.
God.
Okay, I appreciate you, dog. Thank you.
Boom. Quick break, man. Want to give a shout out to our new sponsors, man. Our family at Slap Woods. Make sure you follow them right now on that IG at Slap Woods. Show them some love. Go to slapwoods.com.